Hello everyone, this is Mel from Cardstock Concoctions. I am back with another Valentine's Day treat holder for you. And this one is really cute, really small. Let me turn it on its side so you guys can see. It's designed to hold a Hershey's Deluxe Extreme Hazelnut Kiss or something, like it's Hershey Deluxe Kisses. And they got a whole hazelnut, or at least part of a hazelnut in there, and they are so good. Now, they're about twice the size of a normal Hershey Kiss, so I wanted to design that. I've seen these boxes designed for a Ferrero Rocher hazelnut chocolate piece, and they're a little bit bigger than this. So I went ahead and resized it down a little bit more. So let's go ahead and get started. Today, I am using the paper from Pop of Pink. Any paper, any Valentine's Day paper you guys choose works just fine. And I chose Pop of Pink because of this hearts pattern. Whichever side you want to see, because most of what you're going to see is actually the inside, it's not the outside. So whatever side you want to see, make sure that's upside down, okay? So we want to do all of our work with the wrong side facing up towards us. Now, this project is actually an envelope punch board project, so go ahead and grab out your punch board. I probably should tell you how big this piece of paper is, shouldn't I? This is a piece of paper that is 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches square. It's awesome. It's great. It's small. It's quirky. I love it. So your envelope punch board. Now, you're going to be punching at 1 1/4 inches. If you guys notice, that is right here. It's really, really close, okay? 1.5 inches, 1 1/4 inches. I'm sorry. Look at the screen. You guys can tell. All right, punch and score, and then you're going to move it down to 2 1/4 inches. Punch and score. Now, you're going to do that all the way around. If you ever have a question of where you're going to line up because it's hard to see, go ahead and go back to the 1 1/4 inches and the 2 1/4 inches. This does not work when you are making an envelope or when you are making something that is not 100% squared. Mine is square, so you guys don't have to worry about that. Just keep going around. I actually use the top of the board instead of the notch right here because it allows me a little more control and 100% knowledge of what's going on. All right. Now you can round your corners like I did in this one. I rounded all the edges. I'm actually going to leave these nice and pointy. If you want to round your edges, just turn it to the side, pop it in here, and push down, and it rounds your corners for you. We're done with your punch board. Now, I'm going to gently, with my fingers, fold all of my score lines. Alrighty, as we see here. I did this on white, and I apologize, but I liked the inside of it. I didn't like the outside of it. All right, got all 4 of those. Now I'm taking the top score line, I'm actually folding it backwards. All right, so just gently with your fingers, fold them back. This is not a new box, it's not a new technique. However, it's really cute, and I thought it was very apt for this time of year, so that's really nice. They're fun, they're fast, and it does not require a lot of cardstock. Now, I'm going to turn these over here. You guys are going to see, it's the side's the best side. Right in here, there's a little square on each corner. You're going to pick a side, any side, and you're going to cut up that square right along that score line, nice and straight to your bottom square score line. Rotate it 90 degrees. Do the same thing. Rotate again. And one more time. You don't want to do this on both sides of the piece. So you don't want to go here. You want to make sure you go to the other side. The reason for that is your papers would be overlapping and it would be very difficult. Okay, I'm going to turn it over. And those same squares that you just cut, place a small amount of adhesive on there. I'm using Fast Fuse. You can also use tear tape. Woof. I'm not sure if I actually put any on that one yet. Tear tape also works. Snail will not really hold, just to let everybody know. All right, I'm gonna put it back in on the front side here. You're gonna fold in, cut edge to score edge, nice and straight. Fold your tab in, cut edge to score edge. There we go. Whoops. Make sure you're all nice and lined up before you stick down. Okay, sorry about that. Cut edge to score edge. There we go. Now we have all that done. Now I take a bone folder. Just grab a bone folder and gently curl your edges. It just opens up your little box a little bit more. If you have something really small that you guys wanted to put in here and you wanted to fold all your stuff in on top of it, that also works. But I wanted mine open and sweet, and there we go. Now I'm just going to curl the last one. Do this gently. You don't want to create a full crease in your paper. So as I said, you want to make sure that whatever side you want to see more of is on the outside or is facing down when you're doing your punching and scoring. Giving them a little extra fold here. Just kind of reinforcing it. There we go. I have a second giant deluxe Hershey kiss, and I'm going to put that in there as well. Slide this up to the top real quick. Now we're going to grab in a piece of Whisper white paper. It is 1/2 inches wide, and I grabbed last year's Celebration Tasty Trucks stamp set, and it had this "You're So Sweet" in there. I thought that was great for Valentine's Day, so I went and mounted that up. I'm grabbing in my black ink. Memento Stays On Archival Stampin' Up's Archival Black. It's black. Black is black, guys. Now, I did 2 of these on my first one. I'm only going to do 1 of them on my second one. And I'm sorry if I'm going to get my head in the camera, but I have to move it down so I can actually see what I'm doing. I don't like that. We're going to go to the other side. Come down over here. I know this is still in camera range, but I do apologize, so. Straight down. There we go. That's much better. You're done with your black. Mine was Memento ink. Now, you can tear this, you can rip this, you can pen it this, whichever you guys choose. I'm actually grabbing in the washi tape punch, washi label punch, I think it's actually called. This is retired, sorry guys. However, I liked the way it made my ends look. So I'm just going to stick this in here just a little bit. I'm gonna leave myself a relatively good amount of space on both sides. There is no perfect formula for this. Boom. Perfect. Okay, I like it. Go ahead and close that up. So the same way that we used our bone folder, I should actually let that dry for a few more seconds. I can see it's still kind of glistening. It has a small smear, but that's okay. I also have the only heart punch I can seem to find in my entire stash, even though I'm pretty sure I own like 3, is this mini heart punch from the, I don't know, a pack like 4 or 5 years ago. I have no idea. It came with a star, a heart, and a miniature flower. Sorry, guys. Don't know what it's called, but it's a nice small heart. If you guys have the heart from the gift cards and envelopes, gift card, envelope, and trims set, die set, that also works. It's nice and small. This is a piece of, again, paper from the Pop of Pink paper collection. It was small, it was spare, it was scrappy. I liked it. It matched. Thumbs up to that. I'm going to add a real quick rhinestone to the edge here. I picked a small rhinestone for this. There we go. And I just popped it up here in the corner, just to be on the safe side. All right, let's hope that actually had time to, and we're not going to completely smear this. Just kind of run your bone folder over the back, give it a nice crease, and then go on the edges and flip them back. Okay, see if you guys can see what I'm doing there. Curling. So you're going to curl up and then curl back down. It gives it a little more bounce. gives it a little extra character. Now, I used glue dots for this, mostly because it was faster. And on the, where you guys curled back down to go back out, I went ahead and stuck one on each side. And then I placed it on both sides, overlapping 2 of those. And I just used, again, a glue dot again, just due to the fact that it was a much, much faster for me than trying to pull out my glue. And I kind of bent my heart. There we go. I bent the edges of my heart up just a little bit, just to give it a little extra dimension in there. And that is my really fun, cute little envelope punch board Valentine's Day project. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If this, oops, let me turn that one out. If you guys enjoyed this project, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you guys would like to see more projects like this, please go ahead and subscribe. This is Mel from Cardstock Concoction saying join me next time for another Valentine's Day project. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.